Hello children, today we will be doing with the first writing skill, that is notice writing. This year we are having a few 4 or 5 writing skills in which the first one is a notice writing. Now when do we write a notice, children? A notice is a piece of information which is generally written to inform a large group of people about a particular event or about some important, maybe a competition or maybe a meeting. To inform a group of people, we generally write a notice. You might have seen some notices in the school notice board, isn't it? So many notices are put up there. It can be about a cricket tournament and sports meet, or about a flower competition, about a salad competition, anything, isn't it? So what do you mean by notice writing? A notice is a short piece of composition, a short piece of information written in a formal style to convey an important event to a group of people, which means notice is a group of information, you can say, a short piece of information, and is written in a formal style. Formal style means you write only what is required. And when do we write a notice? To inform a large group of people. For example, imagine you have a cricket tournament in your school and you are the sports captain. Now you cannot go and tell one by one, no, there's a cricket tournament, there's a cricket tournament. So what do to inform a group of students? You write a beautiful notice and put it on the school notice board, isn't it? So when the students are passing by, they can just peep or they can come to know that there is a competition, a cricket tournament is going to be held. Now let's see, why do you write a notice? A notice may be written to give information about a specific event. It can be anything, a specific event, a cultural event, a meeting, etc. So you write notice to inform about a school competition, an inter-school competition, an inter-house competition, art exhibition, craft exhibition, a sports meet. Even we get notices for meetings. For example, there's a staff meeting in your school. So what does the principal do? He writes a notice and puts it on the notice board that there will be a staff meeting today, the time, place, date, venue, everything is mentioned there, isn't it? Now when you write a notice, children, there are few rules, few guidelines which you have to follow. Now what are the guidelines for notice writing? The first one is a notice is written inside a box. Whenever you write a notice, it is neatly written inside a box. You make a nice beautiful square or rectangular box and you write the notice inside that. The name of the issuing authority, name of the organization is written on the top. For example, as I said, imagine there's a cricket tournament and you are the sports captain. So on top you have to write the organization. Now here in the school, which is the organization? Your school's name, isn't it? So on top you will write Sacred Heart CMI Public School, is it? Now next is the word notice is written in block letters. So after writing the name of the organization, immediately on the next line you will write the word notice. People should come to know it's a notice, isn't it? So you write the word notice in block letters. A title should be clearly given to indicate what the notice is about. So when you write a notice, you give a proper title, a heading to it. Okay, a neat heading. And that heading should say what is the notice about. When you read the heading, sports competition, you come to know that it's a sports competition. Art exhibition, then you come to know that the notice is about an art exhibition. So the title should clearly indicate or give the readers what the entire content of the notice is about. Okay. It must contain all relevant information related to the subject, including date, time, place, and other details if required. Now here, children, when you write a notice, it's very important that you have to maintain or give the very important information about the date. Now, when is that competition or when is the cricket tournament being held? Then you have to write about the time. Okay, what time? Is it from morning to evening? Is it in the afternoon? Is it in the morning? And then the place. Where is this competition held? And the other details. The other details refer to children. For example, how many students can participate? Which class students can participate? When is the last date to give the names? Whom should you give the names? To the sports captain, to the class teacher, etc. So many other relevant information should be mentioned. It is written in a formal style. A notice is always written in a formal style. What do you mean by formal style? Which means only what is required you write in the notice. You don't write unnecessary things. Okay. It is usually written in third person. On the lower left bottom corner of the notice, when you end the notice, on the lower left bottom corner of the notice, the name and designation of the person who is writing the notice should be mentioned. As I told you, if it's a cricket tournament and you are the sports captain, so towards the end of the notice, you will write your full name and what is the designation? Sports captain or the sports secretary. Okay. Now let's see a format. How do you write a notice? The format of notice writing. As I told you, on top you have to write the format. First on top you have to write the name of the organization. If the notice is issued from your school, you will write Sacred Heart CMI Public School. Immediately after this, you will leave a line here. When you leave a line here, next line or after that, you will be writing the word notice. Remember, the word notice is always written in block letters. It is written in bold block letters. After that, you write the date. Again, you will leave a line and write the word date. After date, you will leave a line and write the word topic or title. You give a title to the notice. And this title should clearly tell you what is this notice about, what are the contents. When people read this topic, they should be able to know what is this notice about. Then you write all the relevant informations, the details. You give the details of the events like the date, time, venue. I told you, that's very important. Where is the meeting held? When is it held? Which place is it held? What is the time of the meeting? Who all can attend? All these things should be mentioned here. It's very important. Date. Date is important. Time is important. Venue is important. These are important things. After that, the contents you can write in 4 to 5 sentences. In this after contents, you will leave a line and put the signature. The person who's writing the notice, his signature should be put. After that, you will write the full name and the designation. When you are the sports captain, you will write your full name and the designation is sports captain. So this is the basic format of a notice writing. Is it clear? So what are the things here? The format says name of the organization, leave a line, notice, again leave a line, you write the date, leave a line and write topic or title in the center. You may or may not leave a line after topic. Then you write the contents, which includes date, time and venue. Then again you will leave a line here and write signature, name, designation. After that you will close the box. Is it clear? Now we will see one example of notice writing. First example is, you are Saurabh Das, the sports secretary of AKR School, Delhi. Write a notice informing the students about the chess tournament which will be held in your school. So already children, it's mentioned here. Your name is already given in the question. What is the name? Saurabh Das. It's already given. The designation is also given. What is the designation? Sports secretary. And what is the name of the organization? AKR School, Delhi. It's given here. And then again, Write a notice the students about what are you going to inform about? The chess tournament. Is it clear? So already the name is given, designation is given, name of the organization is given, and what is it about? The chess tournament is also mentioned there. So let's see how do we write this notice. So as I told you, first on top you write the name of the organization. AKR school is written. You leave a line and write down the word notice in block letters. Then you write the date. How do you write the date, children? You have to write it as 15 October 2020. You cannot write 15/10/2020. That is wrong. Okay? Then you will leave a line and write down the heading. What is the heading I have given here? I have given it as chess tournament. When you read this heading chess tournament, you will come to know the notice is about chess tournament. Okay? Then I have written a chess tournament will be held in our school on 25th October. I have already mentioned the date. I have mentioned the date as 25th October. Then interested students from which class? Standard 8 to 12 can give their names to the class teacher on or before. Again I have mentioned a date here. Okay? So you have to give the important dates, isn't it? So what are the important things? You have to write the date of the event is 25th October. Venue is school auditorium. Time is 9 AM to 2 PM. So this is very important, children. Date, venue, time. These three are very important. You should mention when is it held, where is it held, and the time. These three are very important. After that you will leave a line and you will put your signature. In the question already they have given the name as Saurav Das. So you will write here the name is written as Saurav Das and then sports secretary, the designation. In this three, children, you will not leave a line. You will leave a line here, but when you are writing these three, you need not leave a line. Is it clear? Thank you, children.